Daniel Ricciardo and I'm a Formula 1 driver. I started racing when I was 9. I got the passion from Dad.
I think for me, as a kid, I always pictured it at the top. Formula 1 was the one. Senna was a big name and my dad used to talk about him a lot, so I realised his significance at a young age. How can these guys race these cars around such a circuit, and the risk and everything, like the risk and reward just seemed cool, and they did seem like heroes or superstars, and I was like, okay, that would be cool to sort of be something like that one day.
Although his dad was a racing fan, he also was realistic about his son's Formula 1 dreams.
He sort of tried to veer me away from it because I think he realised, you know, I grew up in Perth, it's a small city, it's in Australia, which is on the other side of the world. You know, Formula 1 is predominantly based in Europe, and I think he realised as well how hard the sport was and how many things need to go your way, and he probably just saw me as a kid probably being heartbroken, having this dream. It was unrealistic, no one ever did it from Perth.
But someone had to be the first, and that was Daniel. His career started in 2007 with a move to Europe to race in Italian Formula Renault.
At the end of that first season abroad is where I got the email I was waiting for, basically from Red Bull, from the junior program, and they invited me to do a test, and then I got the gig. So from that point on, I knew I had some talent because Red Bull weren't picking up every man on the street. And secondly, I knew that Red Bull had the resources. If I won with them, they'd keep pushing me up the ladder.
When they gave me the call and told me I'd be alongside Seb, Vettel, I was obviously extremely overjoyed, but relieved as well because I'd put a lot of pressure on myself to try and get that seat.
And the boy from Oz wasn't messing around. Ricciardo winning an astonishing 3 GP victories in his debut season with Red Bull. He's been a serious contender ever since.
When you roll up to the grid, that is definitely the coolest time, I think, of the whole weekend, because it's a combination of so many different emotions and feelings. Like, it's where you've got literally the most adrenaline, but it's also a point where you're the most composed and relaxed, because it's like a really fine line and a really interesting way to balance that. And as soon as the lights go out, it's just, I guess the switch changes and you release all the adrenaline and you see red, and it's just deadpan, just complete focus and composure. And I'm super appreciative and grateful that I'm here, but it's sort of the more you get, the more you want. So I got to Formula 1, that was great. The next thing was get with the top team, got with that, and there's won a race, and now it's like, okay, championship, title. So, and when I eventually get my title, which I will, I'm sure I'll want another one and another one. So you are satisfied, but you're always searching for more, so definitely still want to push myself and achieve more.